Hi all, welcome to this Bruno Guimares SBC guide. You get two versions that you can pick between: a CDM version with just up defensive stats, or a more well-rounded centre mid version, and then a moments Tonali objective. So because much like so, would be much appreciated. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, G the Legend. All the links are down below for posting channel and social media links as always. Comment down below which version of Guimares you're going to pick, and if you're going to do Tonali, what squad are you rocking up with? We aren't fully sure what we will go for squad yet, but we've got a usual squad in mind. But for Guimares, it's not the easiest SBC, well, it's not the cheapest SBC, that's what I should kind of reiterate. It's about 45k worth of pack return, and the biggest problem really is which version you go for. Looking at it, the centre mid version is the one I would go for if I was to do them, solely because of it's more well rounded and he seems to look like he ticks all the boxes. The biggest problem is he worth 350k? No, and that is my personal opinion. There's better cards out there, like tradable, but he is well rounded, I will not deny. Now both routes I wouldn't personally flat out try and implement. It's try and use what's in your club, and also try and, if you're doing it from scratch as well, it's the usual good ways. As long as you've got like an 81, 82 discard in form, it's then just trying to build the team around it. So just to kind of show the cards as well, in-game stats I would have shown properly, but I've went through them, and like 3-star total in-game stats on the centre mid version is 16 better than the CDM version. Now for me personally, I would probably just use the main like I prefer a more well-rounded card, and I would just put either like Anchor or Shadow or something that just boosts them up all round. I would say I feel you get that out of the centre mid version. The CDM version just lacks a little. Moments Tonali, fairly straightforward until you see the very last part of the objective. Assist with a through ball, 2 separate matches using mids, fairly straightforward. Scoring 3 separate matches using Italian players, nothing too difficult there. Passing, 6 assist goals with minimum 4-star weak foot, so can be mids, forwards, can be done in one game, which is helpful as well. Remember, it is managerial masterpiece, so that is going to be interesting because it's 77 rated squads. You've got to win 6 games, fairly straightforward. That's not too bad for the 87 rated card. The biggest problem is you've got to score in 12 separate matches using Serie A players. So what you'll find is you'll end up using a front 2, or maybe even like say 2 strikers and maybe a cam, or a left wing striker, right wing, that are all Serie A potentially, so you're almost having to rely on ensuring that the Serie A player scores. As I said, I've not decided on my team. Looks a really nice card: 82 pace, 80 shot, 90 pass, 82 dribbling, defending, and 83 physical. Looks like an end-game card. He is actually better than Guimares, so that just tells you all you need to know. So go and do Tonali, don't worry about Guimares, and you'll be done and dusted in no time. So that's worth your effort, folks. For in-game stats for those curious. So let me know in the comments if you're going to do either of these and what you think of them. Smash like, so sub to the channel for now, and I'll catch you all later.